Hello everyone, in this video we're going to see the solution to the code forces problem, yet another array restoration, which is problem C of code forces round 667 division 3. So we have a secret array, we don't know this array and we have to restore it. But we do know some facts about this array, that is the array consists of n distinct positive integers and two elements x and y are known, x is less than y. And sorting the array, we have the elements forming an arithmetic progression, meaning all the elements have a common difference. So a2 minus a1 is equal to a3 minus a2 is equal to an minus 1. So, and one more thing is there, among all the possible options, we have to restore the one which has the minimum possible maximum element. What does that mean? That means that we have to minimize max of a1, a2 and an, meaning we want to minimize the maximum value in the array. Okay, so let's look at some examples. So 2, 149, this doesn't make a lot of sense. This is easy because there are only two elements and x and y 149 are given, so obviously the array will be 1 and 49. Let's look at this example. So this is 5, 20, 50, right? So I have 5, 20, 50. 5 is the number of elements, x and y are given. Now how many, n is 5, right? So how many elements do I have to restore? I have to restore n minus 2 is equal to 3l. Why? Because 20 and 50 are already given. Now I want to minimize the maximum value. So the array will be something like this, 20 will be there, 50 will be there, right? Now as of now we don't know other elements. What is the maximum value? It is 50. Now this is there, 50 will be the maximum value no matter what, but we want to make sure that it doesn't get above that, like at all. If we can, we should not let it go above 50. If it has to, then we'll go above 50. So we want to find elements with a common difference, and we have to make sure that if we can, we have to make it below 50. Now how many elements do I have to find? I have to find n minus 2 elements. So first I will see if I can find the elements between x and y. So how will I say that? So n minus 2 elements I have to find. So if I want to find n minus 2 elements between x and y with a common difference, so how will I check that? I'll say y minus x, so that is 50 minus 20, that is 30. So 30 by 4, which is n minus 2 plus 1. So that is 4. So 30 minus 4, is it divisible? No, it's not divisible. So I cannot find n minus 2 elements. So I will see if I can find n minus 3 elements. So that will be 30 by 3. So I can find 2 elements. So 30 by 3 with a common difference of what? 10. So with CD equal to 10, meaning common difference as 10, I can find 2 elements. Right? And what are those elements? They are 20, they are 30, 40 and 50. So 30 and 40 are the two elements which I can find between 20 and 50. But are we finished? No. N is 1 now, meaning that one more element is one more to be restored. Right? So that element we can either find above 50 or we can find below 20. So we want to keep the maximum value as 50 only as of now. So I'll find below 20. So below 20 what will I get? 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This will be my array, right? And the maximum value is 50. Now let's look at another example. So let's look at 620 and 50. So 620 and 50 are there. So now first I will see that how many elements I have to restore. I have to restore 4 elements, right? So if I want to restore 4 elements with a common difference, then I will check 30 by 4 plus 1 is divisible or not, because I want to restore 4 elements. So 30 by 5, so that is divisible, right? So I'll get the common difference as 6, so meaning I am getting all the elements between 20 and 50. So the elements will be 20, 26, 32, 38, 44 and 50, right? So this is my restored array and I'm getting all the elements between 20 and 50. So what I'm doing is first checking if I can find all elements between x and y, and all elements meaning with a common difference. I'll just write that in a bracket, with common difference. That's why I was dividing y minus x between x and y. If I can find, then good, else I will find remaining from x to 0, because I want to keep y as the maximum value possible. And if that finishes it, then okay. But still, if n is remaining, still if we have elements to restore, then what we do, we look from y to above. So in this case, we'll go from y to above and try to restore the remaining elements. So how are we doing it? I'll now move to my code, and you'll have a better idea. If you have at all any doubts, you can ask in the comments. So now let's move to the code. So like I said, first I'll try to find the elements between, I'll try to find as many elements as I can between x and y. Okay, so first I calculate the difference y minus x, and diff is the common difference. Num is the numbers I can find between, let me just write this capital I. So I hope you can see this. So number is the numbers I can find between x and y, meaning how many numbers can I put between x and y, right? So that I'm checking with I. So I is equal to n minus 1, because n minus 1 meaning that I can put n minus 2 elements. So if p is divisible by I, then yes, I can put I minus 1 elements with a common difference of p minus I. But one more case is there. Suppose I cannot put any elements between x and y. Suppose it is like, let me just go down. Suppose x is 20, y is 21. Then can I put any element between them? No. So in this case, I can put 0 elements between x and y. That is why I've initialized num as 0. So if we can find, so I'm starting from n minus 1 and checking what is the maximum value of numbers, like maximum number, what are the maximum value of numbers I can put between x and y. And that number will be I minus 1, meaning I can put I minus 1 numbers between x and y with a common difference of p by I. Okay, and at all, if difference is minus 1, then meaning that I can put no number between x and y, so the difference, common difference will be y minus x. So in this case, the common difference will be y minus x, 21 minus 20, so common difference will be 1. Now, so I've got the common difference, I've got two elements. Now I want to restore the remaining elements. So n is equal to n minus 2, because I've already have two elements x and y, and n is equal to n minus num, because num elements I have already put between x and y. So I'm storing my answer in the array. So from x to y, all the elements I can put, I'm putting in my vector. So I is equal to I plus diff. Now, like I said, remaining elements I'll find from x to 0. So while n is greater than 0 and I is equal to x, so while I is greater than 0, I is equal to I minus diff. If it is greater than 0, I'm pushing that into my vector n minus minus. Now if n is still remaining, if I still have some elements to restore, then I'll look from y and above. So I'll make I as y, while n is greater than 0, I plus is equal to difference, meaning I is equal to I plus difference, and the answer, meaning the element, I'm putting into my vector, and I'm reducing n. When n becomes 0, I finally have restored all my elements, and the restored elements are in the vector. And so the answer will be in the vector, which I'm finally printing out. So again, I'll give a link to my code in the description. You can look at it, you can take your time. If you have at all any doubts, just ask in the comments, I'll be sure to answer. So that's all guys, thank you for watching.